I have 11,000 reward points, which means that I can afford all of the black cubes from the reward point shop. Let me just claim my daily MVP prize first. So, with all of these cubes, I'm going to try to 3-line my shield. I feel like that's pretty much going to be it for my cubing for the time being. I know all my armors are 2-line as well. But, I think my next thing I want to focus on is to start my tyrants, actually. So here we are again, hoping that maybe third time we can repeat the same results. So let's see how things go. I'm gonna use the Meister cubes first. So in case I roll something like half decent, then I'll black cube it. But this is, oh sorry. This is 11 black, not black cubes, Meister cubes, so yeah, now I have 10, obviously, so here we go, looking for it. Damn it. Can I consider that as a three-peat? No, unfortunately, no, not with the shield. That's really funny, though, and I'm a bit sad. That's beautiful. Okay, that just blows. Oh, I technically could have started black cubing there, but no. All right, though. Any combination of boss and percent attack, 3-line percent attack, or 2-line boss, 1-line attack are pretty top notch for what I want. So it's 3-line boss and 2-line strength. Nope. Magic attack. 20% dex, and we're out of Meister cubes. But we do have the black cubes, so hopefully I'll get something amazing with these, because, you know, black cubes have a chance to give more prime lines. First I have to land the right lines first. So here we go. 23% luck. No. Oh, 50. How much? Oh, 55. No, I want a 3-liner. So that's nice and all, but gotta be 3 lines. Ooh. Which of the two would I? No, I need boss, right? No, I think either or, actually. Okay, last one though. And no. But we did land on a 2-line boss, which is nice and all, but that's a pretty low series of boss lines. Cool. It is sunny Sunday with 5 times the Magnificent Soul chance, so I'm going to be opening some souls. Not much to open this time since the last event was pretty recent, so I don't have too many souls to open. Ah, nice. Double. Ooh. Big souls now. Oh, mag. Oh, aren't they actually worth something from what I remember? Oh dang, I gotta price check that. Really big prizes now. Let's see if I can win. No, not on Cygnus. Ursus doesn't count. So Lotus first. No. Damien's next. Nope. And finally Lucid. No. Alright. Not bad for my limited overhaul. Oh. Well, maybe this month they'll be worth something more. But yeah, I wouldn't think that it would be worth any more than 10 bill, to be honest. Still nice to have, though. That's actually pretty cool. It's a new month with MapleStory, and that means I lose my MVP status, which is fine. I had fun while it lasted. I think the only thing I'm going to be, like, absolutely heartbroken about is my lack of auction house slots, but I have over 18,000 reward points right off the bat to play with, so we're going to be working on the shield here. As of right now, it's currently just a bunch of random lines, and I made 12 Meister cubes ahead of time just to record this. The usual spot seems appropriate, I guess, for the occasion, so we're gonna head over to the waterfall again. And hopefully I'll be able to 3-line my shield. I've actually played around with the new WSD optimizer by Mastering Gaming. And I do need 2 lines of boss, 1 line of attack on my main pots, but any combination of the two is fine for the time being. I'm not too worried about min-maxing right now. I'm more worried about just 3-lining stuff. So I'm going to progressively do this here in case I do roll something nice. So I'm going to start off with the Meister cubes, and then if I don't get anything good, I'm going to move on to the reward point cubes and so on and so forth. So here we go, 12 Meister's cubes. If I get 2 lines of something, I might actually go grab the black cubes and see if things will go well. But okay, here we go. Well, that could have been like quickly done if these 2 lines were attack. But okay, cube number 1's out of the way. 2-line crit, 1-line ignore defense. We're not looking for any lines of ignore defense though, and we're certainly not looking for 30% int. Well, hopefully 2-line boss, 1-line attack, 3-line attack, 1-line attack, 2-line boss, and any of that combination is absolutely fine. Did I really just roll 30% int and dex? Wow. All the 3 lines I don't want. I've rolled, what, 30% strength, 30% in, 30% dex? I'm gonna roll 30% luck soon. That wouldn't be something I want. Okay, well, that is 40 boss and an extra 10 damage. This is gonna be, what, 22 attempts? That's all. That's basically 2 cube packs, so hoping I get something good. Normally at the start of every month I pick up the pendant slot right away, but for the sake of my shields main pot, I really just want to throw all my attempts immediately, just because I really want this to just be 3-lined already. I want the shield to be done before flames come out, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Alright, here we go. 1 line of strength, 1 line of crit. 2 lines of dex and 1 line of attack. Nope. I've seen this combination so many times. 1 line dex, 2 lines of dex, and then 1 line of boss. 1 line of boss. Nope, not what I want. No. This is rough. Black cubes now. Hopefully we get something. 2. Okay, well, there's a line of boss right there, so we'll go take that quickly. 1 line of attack. No, I would prefer boss, actually. Nope, we don't need any of that. And finally, no, nothing. Okay, well, the best I got after 22 attempts is 40% boss. Oh, that bums me out, actually. Well, maybe I'll be able to grab a few more Meister cubes and just keep rolling at it. I received a pretty thoughtful comment on my latest episode. I believe it is episode 31, I believe. But anyways, someone suggested that I should go over all of my projects And you know what? I agree with it because I've been talking about a lot of different projects throughout these episodes, and I never really put them all into one pile to explain it all. So allow me to do that. Might as well, because I need some more filler content before flames come out anyways. Honestly, I haven't been doing much in Maple, and it feels so good. I've just been relaxing the past couple of weeks or so. So it feels really nice for a change. So I'm just gonna keep it chill until flames come out, and then I'll sort of get back into it. I'm more than happy to go over my equips and my projects to show you guys what are my plans. So the ultimate goal, the true goal for road to max damage for me is to have 5 lines on all my equips. 3-line main pot and 2-line attack. And when I say 3-line main pot, I don't mean potentials like 24% like on my Outlaw Heart. This is because on a tier 3 item, you can technically get 24% strength with 2 prime lines. So you could roll a 12 strength, and then nothing, and you would get 24%. So in my eyes, getting 3 lines would mean 27%, or 30% if it's a level 160 item or higher, and that would be considered 3-line for me. Under that assumption, I have a lot of cubing to do between my armor. All of my accessories are 3-lined because I bought them like that. That's why I love accessories in this game, because you can just buy them 3-lined and you don't have to cube it yourself, which is nice. As I've mentioned earlier, I don't consider my Outlaw Heart 3-line, so I will eventually try to roll for 27% or higher, but as of right now, it's not really worth my money to do so. It's just the ultimate goal, the big picture goal that I want to work towards, and I'll eventually get around to it. This means equips like my Sweetwater Monaco, the Superior Pendant, this Superior Ring, this LGR, this other Superior Pendant as well. I actually went to check with using... I want to give a huge shout out to Mastering Gaming. His YouTube channel is mainly dedicated to giving DPM information, and he provides a lot of spreadsheets and calculators for min-maxing. And you guys should go check him out, because he's a cool guy, and the stuff he provides is really, really helpful. I used Mastering's B-pot comparison spreadsheet, and I found out that a flat attack line is technically better than a 7% stat line for me as of currently right now, so I can technically say this pendant is done, which I'm pretty happy about as well. As for everything else here though, they need work towards that 5-line goal, so I'll eventually be working on the main pod and fixing the B pod as well. Depending on the item, things like my belt just needs 1 more line of strength, but the cost to do that is just too much, so I have way more better things to do, especially with the Scarlet Shoulder and some other items, especially my Tyrants. My number 1 priority is going to be starring my Tyrants to 15. I've been actively trying to make Meso this past month, and I only stopped last week to take my break, but I'm trying to make enough Meso to save up for an upcoming Marvel to buy the remaining no booms, sorry, that I need to 15-star my Tyrants. I need a total of 20, and I have 6 on me, so I need 14 to get the remaining no booms. How much are they in auction house right now? I actually want to find out. Actually, while we're at it, let's see if I sold anything. Ooh, I sold some Medal of Honors. That's nice. How many do I have left? 13. And oh, okay. Well then, that's awesome. So I just have the 1 left in auction house. Am I still the cheapest? Yeah, I am. Just with the 1 remaining Mugong medal. Why couldn't that guy have bought the rest of them? Or girl, I don't discriminate. Okay. How much are advanced equip enhancement scrolls? So let's see. Destroyed, destroyed. Won't be destroyed. So the cheapest right now is 5.3 bill. Let's round down to 5 to make the math easier. So 14 times 5, I would need 90 bill just to buy the remaining 14 no booms. And that's just for the no booms. Afterwards, I still have to go buy or sell Meso to get the NX to get a bunch of Guardians to 15 star it. So that's gonna be my biggest project that I'm focusing on. Some other things I need to do is to get that last ICOG on this badge, and I'm hoping it will happen before Arc Innocence scrolls come out, just as like a personal goal that, yeah, I did it before it came out sort of thing. So I'm hoping this month I'll be able to get that +4 or higher, I think. I think I will settle for +4 attack if I get a good strength roll as well. My main cubing project right now is my Terminus Defender's main pot. I am trying to get that 3-line because weapon secondary and emblem are like your biggest main sources of damage, so getting that perfect 3-line would be nice. Ultimately, 70% boss and 10 attack would be best for my main pots, for my sword and shield, but I will take any combination of boss and attack at this point, and then when I want to, you know, get to that sort of level of min-maxing, then I'll worry about it. Another project that I have is pertaining to the ICOGs again, and that's to just re-ICOG my cape, boots, and belt, because initially when I started scrolling these things, I just wanted ICOGs to pass. I didn't really care what the stats were, which ended up being sort of a mistake. I wouldn't necessarily call it a mistake because in the end it's the stars that makes the tyrant so strong and not so much the scrolling, but getting good scrolling on it would make it look better. I've already passed the threshold, or like beyond the line where I can prime my tyrants anyways, so the only remaining option I have is to wait for Arc Innocence scrolls to come out, Arc Innocence my tyrants, and then try to roll some decent ICOG lines on them. So that's that for the time being. As for getting new equips and all that, I'm not really sort of putting that into the picture just yet, but you know, with upcoming things coming like flames, I want to figure out if, you know, the Scarlet Shoulder is better than the Arcane Shoulder or not. I did some stat comparisons. It's like if I get the Arcane Shoulder, then I get more attack. But if I get a good flamed Scarlet Shoulder, then I get more strength, so I don't know which one is better for me. I think either way, trying to get my Scarlet Shoulder to 5-line as well is also going to be a good project anyways, simply because if Scarlet Shoulder is going to be the only shoulder that can be flamed, it's going to have a very, very good resale value. Now, the big thing to talk about is the hypothetical 25 stars. I don't know why people are spreading the rumor around that 25 stars is coming. It's inevitable. It's going to happen sort of thing. It's like going to be happening in the future. I frankly don't care. I think if it does come out, then whatever, so be it. And if it does come out, I will have to, or I will want to eventually upgrade to the new best in slots or whatever. But I think if, you know, we do end up going there, it will be a whole new chapter in Road to Max Damage and a whole new season and a whole bunch of more videos for me to make. In short, we will cross that bridge when we get there. So to reiterate all my projects, my overarching goal is to 5-line all my equips. Lots of equips needs their potential rerolled because of that 5-line goal. Oh right, the only exception I feel like to that rule of 5-lining is probably going to be my gloves, because the best potential for me, or I think in general, but specifically for me, is 2 lines of crit damage, and rolling that is incredibly difficult, so that's why people, unless they're super rich, don't go for 3 lines on gloves. They just look for 2-line crit damage. My ultimate dream potential for gloves is either 3-line crit damage, obviously, or 2-line crit damage and DSI. I would love to have a no cooldown DSI to use, and by doing so, that would also free up a node slot for me, so I would be pretty happy. And it's only because 2-line crit damage is the best potential for gloves that I would love to have that extra space for that 3rd line to be something. It could also be percent strength too, but ultimately, please DSI, I would love to be able to spam that. So some items need some scrolling work, some items need just their B pot tweaked a little bit, but not really necessarily. Some items need their main pot improved upon, but really far into the future. But I think I still have a lot of things to do, but I hope you guys understood the general procedure I'm trying to go for. Obviously, not everything's going to go to plan. Sometimes surprises do happen, such as my 30% strength pair of pants. I'm really happy about that. But I hope that answers the question. I'm really excited for Flames to come, to be honest. That's a whole project all by itself that I want to eventually accomplish, but realistically speaking, trying to roll for really good flame rolls or perfect flame rolls is going to take a lot of flames and time. So there's no rush there for me. I'm going to take my sweet time doing that. But other than that, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you next episode. Bye bye!